Hello everybody, we are back here on the Hunter Call of the Wild, and today we are going to be taking a look at a bunch of highlights from my live streams here on the channel. Some of you will probably remember a lot of these clips because everything that we're showing off today did happen live on stream, and we had some pretty interesting trophies, so I think without further ado, let's jump straight into it. Oh my gosh, well that's a good way to start it out. You know, maybe it's a good thing that we were getting chased around in multiplayer and had to go to single player, because that's a level 3. That's a 3 right there. That's a big male 3, in fact. A very big 3. You guys know what time it is. Long range 308. Let's see if we can get this. Oh my gosh. It just dropped. It just dropped. That poor thing, man. I'm gonna say 263. Because that tip-to-tip spread is kind of rough. I don't know if it's as wide as it could be. I'm gonna say 263. It's definitely one of the bigger racks, I think, but the tip-to-tip spread's pretty poor. 267.80. Oh my gosh. And it's max weight. It's max weight as well. Wow. Thank you to the guy that was following us in multiplayer. I really appreciate you forcing us into single player and giving us this diamond. That is crazy. That's got to be one of the wonkiest looking max weights I've killed, though. Hey there. Not a buck. But we do have a albino doe there. One of the beauties of shooting every single deer you see, half of the rares are does. Which is obviously less than ideal, but the method works so much better than just shooting bucks. There's our little albino. Nothing too crazy, but it is a rare. So let's take a good look at her. Beautiful. Beautiful. And now we'll move on. Not gonna tax her because I don't really have room for does. Hello there, sir. That's a big male. That's a decent buck as well. That's a beautiful deer though. Oh my gosh, that's a beautiful whitetail. About time we got a level 3 today. That thing's huge. That thing has such insane mass. This is like the high 250s, low 260s rack, I think. I don't know how we'll make this shot, but we might have to try it from this angle. 276. I think it should have enough penetration to make it into the lung here. If not, then my mistake, but we're gonna try it. Oh gosh, he's dead. Yeah, he's gone. Knocked him out, right? What? That. English. Can't speak. That shot was so crazy, it completely killed off my English speaking ability. Let's take a look at this giant up close. Oh my gosh, look how tight the rack is. This actually might troll. I've had something similar to this in the past, and wow, this is... Okay, so this is actually one of the high 260s, low 270s scoring racks, but it's got really close tip-to-tip spread. This could troll because of that. I don't think it will. I think it's gonna be still a diamond, but that tip-to-tip spread is so bad. Alright, here we go. Moment of truth, is this a diamond, or are we gonna get screwed over by this terrible tip-to-tip spread? It's still a diamond, 257, 97 kgs, almost 98 kgs. So this is actually, I think, the same rack that we got yesterday, the one that scored 270. But as you can see, that tip-to-tip spread really cranks the score down. I mean, look at that, 10 on the tip-to-tip spread. That's crazy. Wait. You guys are saying that I picked up an albino bighorn track? When did that happen? I'm seeing a couple of you saying that in chat, so I must have picked it up. Well, I guess we gotta go find that now. We just got ourselves a really nice diamond. And now we're gonna go chase down an albino bighorn, apparently. That's unexpected. Yeah, let's claim that. You said, look... Oh my gosh, you're right. You guys were right. Oh my gosh. Where was that track? It would have had to been over here, right? Or was it over here? Where did I pick that up? Other end of the lake? Okay. So over here then? Alright, well we're gonna change it to their drink time then. That's crazy. I can't believe that. I would imagine we'll... Yep, there it is. It's not a super great looking one, but still an albino. That's still cool. Now, time for a super, super long range shot. I mean, it's not the worst looking level 3, but it's not amazing looking. I'm just happy that it's an albino. Ooh, wow. You know, why not? Let's take out another. And sure enough, there it is. Albino bighorn. It's definitely not the worst looking level 3 horns. Not amazing looking, but definitely not the worst. I've seen much smaller horns on a level 3. Overall, that's pretty cool. 128 scoring, we got it from 364 meters, right into the heart. Wow. What a shot. What a shot. I'm actually pretty impressed that we heart shot it from that range. Those are not easy to find. I rarely see these ever. That's actually really cool. Let's go ahead and switch to the Argus. That's a female bighorn that actually has some pretty good horns on her. Those are hard to find. Like, really hard to find. If I'm being honest, probably more difficult than finding a diamond or maybe even a great one. I've only seen one of these before. This is the second one. Yeah, as a level 2 as well. That's crazy. It must just be on that borderline of becoming a 3. Alright, well, let's go ahead and claim this. This is definitely an uncommon thing to see. A silver 121.70 female bighorn sheep that is 98.58 kgs. This is really uncommon, like I was saying. You don't see these ever. So that's really cool. We ended up getting a liver left lung shot. Not bad. Not bad at all. Right as I say the word diamond, we find what is probably a troll. That looks like a troll. It's got a chance still. 98 max estimate. Technically, it could score clear up to 98.99. So, we've got a chance at this being a diamond, but I don't have too much faith in it. I feel like it's gonna troll us, probably, but... please make it. Please make it. It's been a while since I've had myself a diamond pronghorn. So that would be cool. Would be very cool. Now we just gotta find a way to get around there and get a good angle. To be honest, I can't even tell where you... Oh. Hey, how's it going? There we go. We got him. That actually, surprisingly, went pretty well. I was expecting to accidentally spook him and have to track him for like an hour, but he actually stopped for us. That's a rarity nowadays with multiplayer. If it ends up being 98 or above, I'll be surprised, but I'd be pretty okay with that. I'd definitely be okay with them making it. That is a weird pronghorn. It's 97, but oh what happened here? What happened to this guy, huh? What happened to this poor thing? I'm taxing it. That's a cool pronghorn. Oh, man. How does that even happen? Like, this goes forward. It curls forward. I honestly have no words. I have no words for whatever this is. All I know is I love it. And I need it in my lodge. That's so cool. Such a strange and weird pronghorn. Gotta get all the different screenshot angles for this guy. And this might be the first time where I'm actually okay with it being a troll, because it's still really cool. That's insane. I've never seen a pronghorn like that. Well, it's clear that this server has some decent stuff, so let's go chase some muleys. So, for this next clip right here, it was actually not taken on a live stream, but this was something that I ended up finding the other night. It had been quite a while since I had searched my map for gators, so I decided to jump on here and see if I could find one or two of them that were decent. And, well, we ended up finding something more than a little bit decent, because it ended up being an absolute giant gator. So, without further ado, let's jump into this final clip here. Okay, so we spotted an absolute giant gator a couple minutes ago. I wasn't recording at the time, unfortunately, but I had a level 9 run in front of me. I was deciding to check my own map and see if we could find ourselves some good gators. Since it has been quite a while since we've hunted them, and I was grinding them very heavily at one point, I was hoping we could jump on here and find ourselves a quick rare or something like that. But instead, we've got a giant level 9 legendary that has a minimum estimate of 517. That's just an absurd estimate on a gator. I've never seen an estimate that high. This will easily be my biggest gator ever. And we can just hope that it's going to be close to max score, because max score is 530, and 530 is not too far off of that minimum estimate, so hopefully this thing ends up being an absolute giant. Oh my gosh, there he is. Can we get this shot off? Nope, we unfortunately did not get that shot. This is going to be a little more difficult than I thought. I honestly thought he was further back here, but I guess in the time reset, we ended up getting him to move a bit. That's unfortunate. We're gonna have to go back, and hopefully we can actually get him to show up in a decent spot where he's not going to spook off. Although that was partially my bad for assuming that he was farther back. Hopefully things will go better this time. Oh no. Oh no. It died. And I don't know where it died. Oh no, that's not good. Yeah, it's really unfortunate. I think we just lost ourselves. Really large gator. Well, let's go find out. I guess it's possible that maybe it was losing HP and I just didn't realize it. But I could have swore that we had a bad shot that didn't hit any vitals. You know, maybe I was completely wrong. Maybe we did end up getting the vitals on it, but there's really no way to know unless we can find this thing. I mean, I could always look back at the footage, but I won't know that as of now. I'd have to go back and do that after the video's done, so I'm just gonna hope that by some miracle we actually did get a decent shot and it floated back to land. I hope so, at least. Well, there is absolutely no sign of this gator coming back anywhere. I'd say it's safe to say he's gone, and there's really nothing we can do about it. Oh, did I say that we got a big gator? I meant we sunk a big gator, you know, silly me. You know, at this point I've sunk so many of them, you can't even remember when you've sunk them. But it's really not that big of a surprise, as I've sunk probably half the level 9 gators that I've found. So, unfortunately, we did sink this absolute giant, and it was a tragedy, and I was incredibly sad about it. But, you know, it happens. I always like to show this stuff in the videos as well, because I really want you guys to know that I'm not perfect when it comes to Call of the Wild. You know, I make mistakes as well, and I feel like it's important to show even the mistakes in the videos. Otherwise, it just doesn't feel genuine to me, and obviously, I try to be as genuine as I can with you guys, and unfortunately, sometimes that means showing embarrassing moments like this where we sink a gator that I really could have easily avoided sinking if I had just taken my time and waited for it to come back. But I got impatient and tried to take a shot, and because of that, we ended up losing the biggest gator of my entire time playing this game. So it just goes to show that even someone like myself that plays every day makes big mistakes like this, and they're always avoidable. There's always things you can do to avoid them, and you just gotta learn from them and hope that it doesn't happen again. But anyway, we're gonna go ahead and end the video here. I appreciate all of you dropping by. Thank you so much for watching. If you're brand new to the channel, be sure to subscribe. Click that like button and ring that notification bell so you guys will never miss any of the future uploads. Also, be sure to leave a comment down below and let me know what you enjoyed most about this video and whether or not you've had a similar situation with the gators to what I just had. With that being said, thank you guys for watching, and I will see you all in the next one. Peace!